Hello, gentleman ghost. Slower today. Today is a slow day. Clouds from the morning, slow and lazy. And not sunny. Some trees are getting autumn colors, but autumn is far away. Technical autumn. Oh, this is a fresh flower bed they've created here. Look at that. It's got a froggy. Oh, what does it say here? Ehon to uta no niwa. Picture book and song garden. Interesting. Oh, it's a grasshopper. Wait a minute. That's a cricket. Mr. Praying Mantis. What does it say here? Kiseko no hana area. Some area of flowers. Nice. Ah, Cinderella. Ladybug. Kodomo no area. This is children's area. Oh, is this Momotaro? I think it's Momotaro. Oh, interesting plant here. There's more stuff here. Bee. Queen bee. Owlbird. Butterfly. Caterpillar. Fairy. And some butterfly. Kinohana no Nomiko area. Kinohana no trees flower area. Maybe they have some activities there. Looks very gorgeous. This it's better than this Mount Fuji here. Mount Fuji is a little bit needs work maybe. My hopes of getting a secluded estate and huge garden is slim if keep losing water. Come to Japan, settle in the countryside. You get a house that's cheap. What did they put around these faucets here? Bamboo. They hit the bamboo the faucet with bamboos. That's funny. Oh, it's starting to rain. Gardening center. Looks quiet. Green bushes. Gosh, why is it 80? It's gonna rain hard. is increasing more and more. Oh, it's a car. Someone is sleeping inside. But the engine is running. Lunch break. With air conditioning. Oh, nice colors. The person I got the ants from is having a festival sale. I think I'm gonna buy more ants. If I buy one queen, I think I get second one for free. I think he said he's quitting his real job to sell ants, and he 3D prints the ants nests, and he's got pretty good stuff, like test tubes with 3D printed stuff inside them, where you can, without opening it, you can inject moisture for the ants. Ingenious. I wonder what kind of job was he doing before that. Yeah, ant seller, ant breeder, whatever you call it. He's got some nifty ants there because he's got the ones from his garden, which are native Japanese ants, and also he has like imported special ones. The imported ones are really pricey. Some of them are like $100. It's I don't know, pricey stuff, I guess. But you cannot catch them in Japan. He has these suction apparatuses, vacuums just for ants. If you like discover ants nest and they're small, you can capture the whole colony with those things. It's so funny. But the bigger ants, like the big ants, are almost impossible to capture with that. I mean, they have such huge nests, you'll never find a queen in it. And he has, you know, pretty original products, like the test tube thing, some other terraria for ants that eat seeds. And he is like in the Aichi prefecture, so far away from here. Maybe someday there will be some expo and he will come this way. But he's a fun guy. Once I asked him about the ant I found and he identified it for me. Beekeepers is very popular employment on YouTube. I've seen some Japanese ones too. Yeah, I mean in the not in the city much, but countryside, yeah. I mean, you know, making honey in here is pretty not optimal since it's, you know, rainy, cloudy, and bees don't do honey when it's rainy and cloudy. But you should check out like Saskatchewan in Canada. Apparently it's the best place because the length of the day is long, it's dry, it's sunny. Except the winter, when winter is also sunny, but it's too cold. But these guys over there make probably a significant amount of honey for the world. What do we have here? Oh, some activity. And on Saturday we'll have maybe something about these planes that used to be here. Sounds fun. This was a big airport before the war and during war. Beekeeping is fun. I mean, you need a garden and then you're okay, and probably no neighbors, because neighbors get annoyed by bees flying. But if you're a serious beekeeper, you have a trailer, trucks to load your hives on. Oh, it's getting windy. You have to load up 200 hives and drive them to a farmer and unload them there in his field. You pay him with a few jars of honey later. I mean, the farmers need pollination and you need the honey. It's a good deal. Yeah, I remember. I couldn't even, I didn't even care much for bees, but we had these wasps. They would make nests in the ground, so you couldn't see unless you spotted a hole in the ground, and they would fly out and fly in from that. It got stung so many times. But I wonder how would I like the bees now. I mean, you can get protective equipment. As long as it's not hot, not humid, it's probably okay. Yeah, I'm sure you probably get stung anyway. Bees just don't sting so much though, just wasps are little feisty. You can see people without any protection. They know when and what to do exactly. I mean, if you just agitate them, they will sting anybody. But I would love to. I would love to make, keep bees, and there's no place here in the city for this. I was asking about it, and people freaked out. What? Bees? Oh my god! But I see people outside of the city in the mountains. They have hives by their houses. They're all set. The park maintenance is coming from the rainy lawn mowing, I guess. Masao, the lawnmower is going around. Oh, so many birds here. What is this? Oh, they left. And a few crows. I would totally keep bees, and what stopped me from keeping bees in Canada was no land. I could do it in my parents' garden probably, but it probably annoys neighbors. And second, the most important and expensive thing was the extractor for the frames. The honey extractor costed $300. I was just out of university, and I had no money. Oh, You know, there are two kinds of bees in Japan. You know, the Western bees and the Japanese honeybees. Well, they're not kind of Japanese, but they're Apis cerana. That's the Japanese, they call it. And then Apis mellifera are our Western ones. Yeah, the Western ones they have no defense against those hornets. But you know, you have to put entrance to the hive smaller than the hornet, so that's not a big deal. Except the hornets like to feast on the bees outside of the hive. And then you have the Apis cerana, which the hives are different, very vertical, and it's hard to harvest that honey. So they love suffocating hornets. They just clump around the hornets, but you know, hornets will keep on coming, and I think it's almost like it's so optimized in nature that by the time the bees get overwhelmed with the hornets, it's winter and the hornets die. So, you know, yeah, it's fun hobby, I think. Sprinkling again. Looks like the rain is easing. The guy used rod glue traps. Yeah, you could use those. I mean, you can just go and try to harvest these hornets or find where their nest is, but just killing them probably is bad, because they take care of, you know, all the other insects. If there were no hornets, I think there would be some plague of everything else. They really balance things out, so they're important for the ecosystem. Oh, Dev, long time no see. How are you doing? It's sprinkling rain today, but it's pretty warm. Oh, birds. My goodness. They left this grass on the ground. It's like a farmer's field here. Finally they cut it. Yeah, I'm okay. Lovely weather. Yeah, finally, you know, the hotness has gone away. It's been like whole summer. It's been so hot you cannot do anything. Like so brutally hot. 30 minutes outside can just, you know, you're on the verge of heat stroke. You probably need some resting, heat exhaustion, that stuff. And this is like the first few weeks that it's actually nice. But now it's more rainy. I think all the humans have DNA, have farmer genes in their DNA. Yeah, I would totally have fun too. But you know, we kind of think of it as like hobby, little field, little this. But the real farmers, like if you go to Canada, like my God, it's like been 6 kilometers and you're still driving in that farmer's fields. It's enormous what they have. I mean, you probably can never have profit from tiny area, like, you know, in Japan here, very little. But in Canada, my gosh, they have like multiple machineries to do the harvest. Maybe it's all like no human inside. Maybe it just drives by itself. Sometimes I can see like 6-7 combines on one field going together. it's super a lot of money. Whoever emigrated, like 150 to 100 years ago and got that free land in North America, those are the people who have this land. Like, because today you cannot buy it. It's all taken. So a farmer must be so wealthy. Imagine all the soya beans being sent to Japan from Canada. Or if you're into honey, all the honey. But yeah, definitely gardening would be fun. When I was a kid, I didn't care. When my parents had garden in like every house they had. But here, I mean, where is the garden for this guy? He covered everything here, nothing left. You remember there was a house here? It's all gone. Look, $500,000 just to buy this land, probably. That's a big land, actually. You could put 2 houses on it. Yeah, lights changing. But look at this guy. This guy has fields here. He is like the gazillion billionaire farmer from the Middle Ages that still owns this. My gosh, if you had this much land, it's unbelievable what you could do with that money if you sold it. I like these. See, he's growing something here, and then on these sticks are like dead crows hanged, so the crows don't dare to come to eat the plants. That is the way. Why hasn't anyone purchased the land? Because the guy owns it. Like, it's just his grandparents had it, the great-grandparents had it, and the other great-great-grandparents had a lot of money and kept. Maybe this was a huge farm. Maybe they owned like half of this neighborhood. Like in Meiji period, the land was divided, so all those landowners had to like slice the land. And sometimes you can see like the bigger people have like fancy bigger storage houses still. This one probably is behind this house. Oh, what is this coming here? Mother Care Company. He took the word. Scarecrow litter. Yeah. You can buy these things in the stores, like fake crows, and I don't know how well it works. Do other birds come? I don't know. Does it only scare crows away? I just wonder. It's strange. There's just weird things when you go to the store. They have everything from shiny ribbons to fake birds, fake crows, fake owls, fake owls that turn their heads around. I don't know. But you can imagine, you're out in the open and you have tiny garden, then there's no way you could like a farmer in Canada who has kilometers of these fields. He doesn't care if that some field is gets less water or more, or something is wrong with it, because overall he still gets really good harvest. But the smaller your garden is, the worse it gets, because all these bugs come and you don't have the bugs that eat these bugs and the other bugs that eat the bugs of the bugs that were eaten. So it's almost a losing battle unless you use pesticides, right? Yeah, but you know, sometimes it just works. Finally the temperatures have gone down and I can maybe get my carnivorous plants to grow more. They have been suffering all those months, like almost wilting because it's been too hot. Anyway guys, I gotta get going. Happy Friday from the future. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Thursday. And we've just enjoyed a nice walk with almost no people because it's raining, drizzling. So take care everyone. Take care, Dev and Gentleman Ghost. See you. Bye bye. Scoping down.